One last team to beat. One last challenge. One last mountain to climb. And I think I've assembled the team that will do it. Prima Donna, let's take a look. Prima Donna in goal, who, by the way, I mean, I don't think I've done a good enough job in this series praising Prima Donna. He's my starting goalkeeper. And he's a huge reason as to why we're in this just in general, but also, like, that save last game, unbelievable. Deputy Hercia, of course, these two original team members. And look at the difference. I mean, it's just so funny to me. Look at the difference in how good these guys are. So, El Diablo, I've loved El Diablo on this team. Awesome addition. Love the name. Honestly, the only reason why I added him was his El Diablo Pablo. For some reason, they included an exclamation mark. Bob Bolt's my midfielder. So happy to have him still on the team. And look at this. I mean, he's a silver. Before Professor Osaurus, he was our best statistical player this whole time. So we're doing this with silvers and I don't know what you call the original guys. But Professor Osaurus has been awesome since we've brought him along, obviously. It's nice to have someone out there that can actually run around with these guys. And again, it's still worse. And Paul Cullis, the man, the myth, the legend. Soccer Club FC, we're going to do it. Get me off of Mars. Get me off of Mars. That has to be what they're thinking out here. Let's beat the Brickster. Hello everyone and welcome to Block Sports coverage of the championship match. Soccer Club FC versus Intergalactic. I'm Evan Brickley. I'm joined alongside my color commentator Don Studson. Don, this is the final gauntlet for Soccer Club FC before they can crown themselves champions. They've been up, they've been down, there have been ins, there have been outs, and they're all the way here. What do they need to do today to see themselves over the finish line? Evan, this team has been through so much, like you said. They have to believe in each other. It starts with each of those players understanding who they are individually and how they contribute to the team as a whole. The biggest part about their success recently has been that each of those players knows their role on this team and plays it to a good degree. I mean, it's really important that they play together, they play tough, and they don't overextend. This intergalactic team is filled with absolute superstars. And so, to them, it's going to look like a lot of scrappiness. It's going to look like using power-ups. It's going to look like doing everything they can necessary to put more goals in the back of the net than the other team. I know that seems simple, but this is a daunting task. Intergalactic are an unbelievable team. The Brickster has assembled a God Squad, so they have to believe in each other, and they have to be scrappy today. All right, well, I believe Jenna Bricks is standing alongside with a pre-game interview. Jenna, what do you have for us?
Hi, gentlemen. I'm standing alongside the two original members of Soccer Club FC, and a man we haven't interviewed yet, Prima Donna. Now, Prima, tell us a little bit about what this means for you to be here today, and what sorts of things you're going to do to contribute to the team.
Jenna, I don't know, man. I'm just here to play some soccer, you know. I know that I take every shot one shot at a time, and I'm just so stoked to be here with my teammates. Really, it's just so exciting. We're gonna beat the Brickster, and I'm just really stoked.
It's no secret that you've been with this team the entire way. Prima, what do you think has contributed to your success?
Jenna, every time I wake up in the morning, I look out at the sunrise and I say, let's freaking go. You know, like, I'm so excited to play. And I have a secret. I have a lucky routine that I do in the morning. And it starts with putting on my goalkeeper gloves. I get out of bed and I put on my left glove first, and then I put on my right boot for soccer, and then I put on my right glove, and then I put on my left boot. It's so totally wicked. I'm just so excited to be here, and we're going to beat the Brickster today. My lucky routine, look at my gloves. I'm ready.
All right, and obviously, the captain of the team, Deputy Hersey, you've also been here a whole long time. What does it mean to you to be in this final and finally have this final hurdle in front of you?
Well, it means a lot, Jenna. I can't say enough about the teammates that I have around us, the sacrifices we've made, the decisions we've had to make. I'm just ultra proud. We're a bunch of cactuses in the desert just soaking up the sun at this point. Excited for the opportunity to play such an amazing team. They're going to give us one darn hell of a time, but we're welcoming the challenge.
And Deputy, what were you saying to your team at the end of the last game there to hype them up?
Well, the last stop on the train for us here. It's important for us to remember all the stops we had along the way. Every time we got off the train and had to stop in a town for a little while and take our beatings, all of those things were helpful to get us to where we are today. Like I said, we're at the final destination, and we're excited about it. We're going to go and get this one.
All right, back to you, boys.
Well, we're still on Mars. I still see the aliens. I still see the red clay. Giving PTSD to Soccer Club FC fans alike. I don't know what that machine was. Don, where is the Brickster taking us?
I don't know. All I know is he's assembled a God Squad. Some familiar faces on his team.
Captain Click there, I believe he was one of the skeletons that trapped us on that Skelly ship all that time ago. This, of course, is Sam Sinister. He is the goalkeeper for Adventurers Villains. And a very familiar face here on Brickster's team. Cedric the Bull and Paul Cullis know each other well. Paul is one of Cedric's knights. Freddie Fitt will blow the whistle for the first half, and this championship is already off to an interesting start. 3 seconds into this game, Intergalactic score. 1-0.
Well, I don't know. A botched kickoff. I don't really know if Soccer Club FC have really any time to do anything from the kickoff because the guys are on top of them right away.
All right, well, on the back foot and still on the back foot as they have their kickoff taken. Cedric will go down the field. A good save from Prima Donna is now Soccer Club FC is trying to maintain possession here. It's deflected into the neutrals, into the no zone. And now El Diablo will clear. Oh, bad timing there. I think they were hoping it was going to be a different penalty. Cedric, another shot. Professor Osorius, it's a dominating possession right now. Intergalactic scoring the second goal of the game. It's 2-0. Oh boy, I don't know what to say.
They've just been so smothering. It's like they can't even do anything with possession if they have it.
And then these kickoffs are immediately going into a territory where they can't hold on to it. Oh gosh, Professor Osaurus trying to do something there. I thought Soccer Club FC took that crane from the other team, but it was the other way around. Here's Cedric giving the ball away. He's going to flip it on up, but Professor Osaurus is too far. It's going to be flipped into the corner and then brought back to Prima Donna.
Prima Donna again. Oh gosh, flipping it over. El Diablo will give chase here. Sprinting down the sideline. Doesn't want to overcommit too much. And it's Bob Boltz who's upended, and now Cedric is free to shoot. Deputy Hersey tried to get in the way. Sam Sinister plays all the way across. Back and forth it went. And now Paul Cullis, a good move. He'll try to do something, but he cannot score. Professor Osaurus will shoot, and he will score. Getting Soccer Club FC into this game finally. Cutting a 2-goal deficit to 1. Yep, gotta use the power-ups. Have to use the power-ups. It's really important here. And now Paul Cullis. Can he shoot and score? It goes off of the top bar. Everyone's confused. And now Deputy Hersey is behind it. Sam Sinister goes right into the goalkeeper. Cedric is trying to do something with the ball. It's back to Cedric. Now back to Sam Sinister. They're passing like crazy. And Bob Boltz collects. Again, Captain Click this time. Deputy Hersey can't get on the other end of it. Here's Paul Soros chasing. Doing a good job. He'll shoot, and he'll score. Equalizing for Soccer Club FC. It's 2-2. All right, well, that's what you want to see. A great goal from Soccer Club FC there. And now Paul Cullis with a breakaway. Can he take the lead? No. A rocket sent down, and the Brickster is going to be responsible for that one. Look at the Brickster on top of the pile as he takes the lead. Last deflected off the Brickster, and the rocket goal. Unbelievable. That might be the first save I've seen that was also a goal. Prima Donna does not get in position in time. And again, the kickoff, they cannot accurately take a kickoff here. And the ball is deflected and in. Bob Boltz does a good job of getting in the way of the shot, but he doesn't let the ball, he doesn't stop the ball entirely. And Prima Donna, having committed to a save, oh, sorry, Deputy Hersey was the one who blocked that. Prima Donna had committed to a saving idea, and it deflects in. 4-2. Finally, a kickoff that's successful, but now immediately given up. Bob Boltz doing something with the ball. Sam Sinister, he's going to do something. He shoots, and Prima Donna saves. 4-2 now. The score of the game. Well, this is really something else, isn't it? I'm not sure what to say. A dominating first half so far for Intergalactic. 9 shots on target. Power-ups are not being used very much by really either team, but Soccer Club FC have a lot to work with in this second half. We're going to send it on over to Steve Bennett and the boys for the Block Sports Halftime Show. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Block Sports Halftime Show. I'm Steve Bennett, joined alongside my co-analysts Richard Taylor and Duck Jackson. Boys, 4-2 for Intergalactic in this championship match. Very, very difficult scene out there for Soccer Club FC, who seem like they are outclassed. Richard, what do you think so far about this?
Well, outclassed is right. I mean, again, we've been saying this a lot about Soccer Club FC, but they always feel like they're second to every ball. No passes can ever be completed. You'll see here that they're trying to clear the lines. Bob Boltz does good to make a good move. Sam Sinister, they're passing around him like crazy. Get the ball out of here. They just can't. Just so difficult. They try to collect the power up here. El Diablo goes back. I don't know why. A shot on target.
Not a very good save. Another save here. A dispossession. Back to Captain Click here. They take open space. They shoot and they score. So, I mean, that's as smothering as it gets. Everything about this intergalactic team is just screaming, we're not going to let you have any space. We're not going to let you have any opportunity to pass the ball around. And they just make it difficult. They really do. A couple good goals from Soccer Club FC have kept them within an arm's length, but it really does feel like at any moment now Intergalactic can just break off. Well, that's a very interesting, Duck. What sorts of things does Soccer Club FC have to do now to get involved?
Boys, I'm thinking I really want to get into plumbing. So I was watching these videos the other day of these guys who were taking plums, taking them straight out of the ground, right where they grow. And so I thought that was really, really cool. And so I told my mom, and she was like, that's not what plumbing is. And 2, that's not how plums grow. So now I'm really confused. I don't know. All right, well, let's send it on back to Evan and Don after this commercial break.
Grandpa says Moen faucets are the best because they're easy to install, and their products have a lifetime warranty. Now, if only Moen can tell me why it's called an Allen wrench. Moen, buy it for looks, buy it for life.
Welcome back, everyone, to Block Sports coverage of the championship match between Intergalactic and Soccer Club FC. A 2-goal lead for Intergalactic, 4-2 is the score. And Don, what does this mean right now for Soccer Club FC? It seems like they're behind everything more than ever before.
Yes, Evan. Well, that's been a very consistent theme with Soccer Club FC as they've gotten further and further into this season, is that the competition steps up and it just becomes difficult to do what you might consider regular things. Complete passes, make good tackles, save the ball. Everything else that seems like normal soccer playing stuff becomes just difficult. So that's certainly on display here again, isn't it? Intergalactic are making life a nightmare for Soccer Club FC.
All right, well, a second half to go. Let's see if anything changes about the game. Freddy Fit will blow the whistle to start the second half. A good move from Sam Sinister as it's popped up into the air and now booted out by Prima Donna. We'll send it to Paul Cullis. The trading of power-ups here. And I think Paul Cullis thought that was going to explode on that person. Bob Bolts deflecting now and playing to nobody. Here's a shot from Captain Click. Now it's another shot played forward and juggled. Sam Sinister on the other end of this one. Cedric plays it in the air. Now played forward. El Diablo Pablo is going to pass this back to Prima Donna, who will send it over to Paul Cullis. Paul Cullis gets upended there. It's played into the middle, and Bob Bolts will flick it away now. This time, Professor Osaurus on the other end, who's going to try to pass and just stand. Cedric is doing something with it here. And, oh man, Professor Osaurus got on the other end of that, but immediately the Joy-Con is used. And here's Sam Sinister. He's going to go all the way. Does not score, but Captain Click will get on the other end of it. Deputy Hersey, there's just no time to react here. 4-2. What can Soccer Club FC do here? A good move from Cedric. Cedric will shoot, and Cedric will score. 3 goals is the lead now. And it is getting difficult for Soccer Club FC for us to visualize them still being in this game. 1 minute left. Played up ahead now. Here's Paul Cullis. Paul Cullis will shoot. It goes too high. Professor Osaurus will get it back. That one looked like it might have gone in. It's played out now to the midfield. And now more than ever, there's less and less time left. Taken in the midfield. Bob Boltz will take it back. Paul Cullis. I think he thought he got that power up, but he did not. Here's Intergalactic going again. It's 6-2, and Intergalactic will take this match. A nail in the coffin from Cedric the Bull. Unbelievable scenes here on Mars. A really suffocating performance from all of these players here from Intergalactic. They are just so unbelievable. Makes it really difficult for everyone to do any of their jobs. Here's Paul Cullis. Can Paul Cullis get a consolation goal? He cannot. Flipped on over now. Professor Osaurus making a brutal mistake. It is 7-2. I don't even know how this is going to be. Well, that's a really terrible mistake from Professor Osaurus there. Scored 2 of the goals today, but made it really, really difficult. Well, that is going to do it for the championship here. Soccer Club FC's first attempt is a loss. Where do they go from here? I don't know. But 5 shots on target is not going to do it. Alright, well that will conclude Block Sports coverage of Intergalactic and Soccer Club FC. I'm Evan Brickley alongside my color commentator Don Studson. We will see you for the rematch next week. Goodbye now. Well, that was that's pretty bad. That was pretty bad. But I believe, I'll continue to believe, we'll go again.